Genome, or Genome,
if you're French,
seems to be the new generation of guitar plugins. The other day, during my live stream, one of my friends was telling me about this plugin, and we quickly went to check the website and saw that it's like a super comprehensive plugin. Literally, it just blew my mind. So today, I downloaded a demo so that you and me can check it out together. I'm Jorge Lanzasing now. We break it down, baby. Alright, Genome or Genome,
however you want to call it,
by 2 Notes. Yes, the same people that make those amazing cabinets that most high-end boutique amps use. And yeah, the same ones that probably your favorite YouTuber is using all the time when they're using the real amps in their studio. If you've ever tried to record an amp inside your studio, you know how horrible it is. Not only because of the volume that sometimes needs to be extreme, but mostly because we're usually in the same space. And the air pressure, the smell of tubes burning, most likely you're gonna have to turn your AC off because if not, it's gonna be like super noisy and horrible. So yeah, you and your friends are gonna be sweating in that little tiny room while you get that
sweet tone
with your amp all the way cranked up.
So if you've ever been in that situation, you know it's not a fun thing. And that's why a lot of people that have really expensive amps have been using this for a long time. Even my mentor used to have one like, I don't know, maybe like 10-15 years ago. Of course, probably back then it was like the super next best thing. The same guys made a plugin and we're gonna check it out today. Buckle up though, because I have no clue about anything in this plugin. So I feel like the focus on this situation is gonna be how easy or how hard it is to use. Because if you've seen the videos, this seems like a very complicated plugin. But again, let's forget about our preconceived notions and our biases and let's check this amp together. All right, let's go. So in this case, we're going to be here in Pro Tools because they don't have like a standalone plugin, or at least not in the demo version. Because again, I have the demo version because I have no connections to any of these companies and I don't have unlimited funds, but that's not going to stop us from checking the plugin. And if you want to help me financially, you know, there's a super thanks button right there, right? Okay, let's go right here. So to my plugins, and then we see 2 Notes Engineering, Genome. Oh, this is the first thing that I'm not really loving. The fact that it's mono to stereo only. I don't really love that because in the studio, the way that we work, we want to have one guitar on the left, one guitar on the right. And yeah, I can split into 2 mono tracks, but
why?
But again, that could be a limitation from the demo, so whatever, it doesn't really matter. Let's check it out. Can you put it right here? Oh, there it is, finally. Wow, that took a long time. I wish I would have timed it. So that's it. Let's check the user interface first. Okay, right here in the top, it looks like we have input section. I guess a stereo link button. Fader for input. Looks like a tuner. A gate. What's this? Oh, nice. Here's where you change the size. Let's go to 125. Whoa, that's big. Let's do 100. And to me, that's great because if you notice, yep, I really do need the plugins to be big. So that's already a plus for me. Right, cool. The account, support settings. What settings do we have here? Let's see. Okay, and it's mostly graphics. That's cool though.
But you can change that kind of stuff.
Okay, then moving to the right, we have the output section. And then what is this high? Oh, okay. Oversampling. Should we go higher? I don't know. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves and let's see how it works first. And then we check that out. And then, of course, get Genome in case we want to buy it. Automation. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, okay. Drag and drop. Then here we got our plugins. Here we save. And then, oh, beautiful. I love that they have undo buttons. That is perfection. And reset. That is really great. Okay, then we have nice places that we can put components. I mean, I assume if we put all the items in there, maybe we still have more slots, but this seems like a lot. Okay, let's see what we can choose here. Okay, amplifiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, 14 amps. And the free version. And then let's see if they work when we're trying it. And then boom. Cabinet loader. Then delay, a couple delays. Couple drives. Ooh, Clonotar. I'm excited about that one. Then dynamics, couple compressors, EQs, enhancers, modulations, reverb, stereo width. Wow. Then torpedo post effect wall of sound, whatever that is. Very cool. Next thing. Okay, so they have this like default section. And then wait, is this more? What's this? Oh, okay. I guess the amp has different kinds of settings. Okay, then our cabinets. Of course, it comes with a cabinet. A couple cabinets. Nice. That's great. Okay, let's keep moving. Then we have microphones. And we have a 421 Nightfall. What's that? Let's check it out. Oh. If we could only see it. I'm so used to Amplitude, right? That you just see the microphone that I thought we're going to get like a visual representation of it, but nope. Then dynamic bass 20, condenser 87, a 121, a 160, bass 52, 57. I love that they did an 87. If you've been in my channel before, you know that I love an 87 in a cabinet. Probably my favorite microphone in a cab. Okay, we have both microphones, and then of course you can tweak to your heart's content. Then, okay, studio compressor, I guess, and then a studio reverb. Ooh, that looks nice and sexy. Saucy. And then I assume that we can put pedals before it, of course. And then how do you change it? Okay, you take it away. Perfect. Then let's say we want the clone. Nice. I love it. I love the little image too. This is so good. This is so good. I love it. Right, so I guess that's everything with the UI. Why don't we stop talking and get to the rocking, my friend? Let's go get a guitar. Today we're going to be using my PRS SE Custom 2408 because it's a killer guitar, and we have humbuckers and single coil pickups. I'm getting tired of saying that. Let's just assume that it's a great guitar. All right, so this looks like a Fender kind of amp. Let's start with single coil sounds, neck pickup. Right out of the bat, really, really great sound. And then the first thing that calls my attention is that you have numbers on the input and output section, and you know that I like that because it's easier for us to see where we are. Let's see what happens if I go to humbucker mode. And if you saw, when I got to like minus 2.5, it started getting into the orange. And I think that's good because you're not supposed to get there. But see, I feel like every single guitar plugin that I use, I'm always hovering around this mark. Like everywhere the ball is, that's where we are in terms of input gain. Very nice. But that's enough of this amp. We know it's like a Fender kind of amp. It sounds good. Actually, let's tweak it really quick and see what happens. Even with the gain all the way up, you have to admit it sounds really good. I mean, it definitely sounds really good. And that reverb they're using sounds really good too. But let's stop talking. Let's check the next amp because I know there's a bunch. Okay, amplifier. Let's start with this codecs. What's this? Who knows what this is? Let's see what the... Okay. Ooh. Okay, I saw the IR didn't change with this amp. So I wonder if you have to change every time you change an amp. That would be kind of crazy, but whatever. Let's go to the next amp and see what's up. See, again, it didn't change. That's crazy. Okay, that's okay, I guess. Let's see if we can just like change the microphone and see what happens if we go to my beloved 87. Okay, I don't like that you have to change the IR with everything that you do. I feel like they should just lock it in, right? Like if you change the amp, you get the matching cabinet. Like every other company. What a concept. Okay, let's see, whatever. Now, let's see if I change this. Aviator. Something tells me this is not a guitar amp, maybe a bass amp. Yeah, that mid-range is usually a bass amp, but I was seeing this. Oh, wow, you can change. Let's see, on every amp. Wow, yeah, you can change the tubes that you're using. Okay, so one thing that they're doing right is that the volume doesn't really change that much, so you can actually hear the difference. But then again, I don't know how much I want to change the tubes in my amps because then it's not a Marshall anymore. Whatever, let's move on. Whoop. Okay, let's check the next amp. El Dorado. This looks like a 5150. Let's see what happens. Ah, that thing about the cabinets, man. I so don't like that. See? I mean, I want to say that I really like the sound, and maybe you can take this as a pro or a con, but the fact that you have to choose the cabinet for every single amp that you're choosing sort of like annoys me because I'm lazy. But then maybe it's kind of cool because you're choosing the best in the beginning. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll have to see when the presets happen because so far this I don't like. So as user experience, I don't really like this. Fat back. Feels like I need a little bit more gain. Let's turn it all the way up. Oh, maybe if we keep it on default. Let's see. Let's change it now to El Dorado again. I'm not convinced. I don't know. I don't think so, but whatever. Let's stop complaining about that and just move on and see what else they have. Then Fatback 5. I mean, this sounds pretty nice, but I don't know. I feel like something's wrong all the time. Okay, Rockabye. Oh, okay, these are just presets from every amp. Okay, pretty nice. 1978. I don't know, man. I'm not digging that. So why don't I just stop bashing this situation and let's just go to the presets where I assume they already chose whatever's best for whatever sound they're doing. Let's go. Okay, so the first one is called Cali Cleans. Okay, I feel like it sounds pretty good. Let's go to the next preset, an orange. That's like my orange test. If it doesn't feel like that, like rock 70s tone, I don't like it. And I don't feel it, and I feel like everything has like a lot of reverb. Let me turn this thing off. If you tell me that this is an orange amp, I would not guess it because it doesn't have like that characteristic sound in the distortion, you know, like that like fuzzy tone. I guess it does have it, but okay, I feel like that's a little bit better. But again, it's not screaming orange to me at all. Like, not at all. Even like that other one that seemed to be like a Fender, it didn't feel like a Fender to me. It sounded like a nice, clean amp. And I mean, maybe this is just me assuming that it's a Fender and this is an orange, but maybe it's just not. So whatever, let's keep moving. Right, O2 Angus. Let's see what's this. I feel like all these presets are suffering a little bit with this reverb. I wonder what cabinet they're using for this preset. Vintage C, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. That's cool. Let's go to the next preset. Crispy clean. They're using this codecs thing.
I mean,
that's cool, I guess. But again, I feel like they're suffering with this reverb thing. And that's why they were using mono to stereo, and that they're forcing that thing into you. They want to give you like that sense of stereo width or whatever, and I don't vibe with that thing. I feel like you don't gain anything and you sort of like lose a lot. You know, like I feel like none of these sound great so far because of that. But let's stop complaining. Let's keep moving. Britpop. Alright, that's a nice preset. A little bit noisy, right? Why don't we try the gate? Can we tweak it? Oh, nice. Yes, we can. I sort of like it. Wow, I really like this pedal. It's here with and without. I don't like that horrible stereo thing that happens when I turn it on and off. Foxy and codecs. And then whatever British. Cabs. Studio EQ. And enhancer. Let's see what's this doing. All right, I feel like, I don't know, they're doing too much with these things. Anyway, whatever, let's move on with the next one. Ooh, nice. They have a green mini, they call it. I love it. And then a flat back. What's this? All right, I feel like that's a pretty cool model right there. Let's see the next one. Of course, it's called American Beef. Okay, and this is Navajo. What are we using here? A Cali Stone Stack. That one is pretty nice, but again, this thing, let me turn it off and see if it's better. I just don't vibe with this kind of thing that does all that weird stuff on the stereo field. Wow, I can't believe that that's like such an amateur thing to do. I don't understand why the people at Two Notes did something like this. But let me know in the comment section what you think about that stereo thing. To me, I don't know. It's just taking the magic out of the sounds and everything. I'm really not enjoying this thing. Let me know in the comment section if you're enjoying the plugin so far. While you're there, remember, like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova. I hope your day keeps getting better and better, my friend. All right, let's move on. But let's get another preset and see what's up. Walls of Great Britain. All right, I'm doing a dropout out of any plugin that I've tested right here in the channel so far. And that is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's because my expectations were like so high and the plugin just didn't meet them, or if this is honestly a flop. I want to still give him the benefit of the doubt because I feel like in most plugins, the problem is that the presets suck, which in this case, my friend, I think they actually do. I mean, wow, that was terrible. I sort of complain about the same thing in the soft tube amplifiers, but then when I went to check the actual amps themselves and not the presets, I discovered that they were using like this like stereo field enhancement situation that was like weird. And honestly, nothing that I would ever use. And I kind of want to say that if you like my channel, you probably wouldn't use them either. But I'm super curious to hear what you think about these sounds. I mean, to me, they just sounded like whatever, like just getting out of the way, show whatever the plugin is doing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it seems like the plugin is amazing and that they've spent a lot of time developing it. But definitely, this is not the way to showcase this guy, man. Like, it's not my cup of tea. It doesn't sound anywhere like what I was expecting. But again, I give them the benefit of the doubt because I feel like they might have done a great job. Like, I felt like some of the amps starting to sound really good. I do not like the fact that I have to change the cabinet for every single change that I do. I wish they have like a match cabinet with amplifier button or something like that that keeps it sounding the best at all times. Because honestly, I don't want to hear the worst of an amp. If you're gonna spend all that time coding such a beast of a plugin, because I mean, it does look like it's super deep and like there's a lot of stuff. They paid attention to detail to a bunch of stuff that I think is very, very important. But the thing that I value the most, which is the sound and the experience as a user, I feel like they totally failed to meet my expectations. And that's why I like to make videos sometimes praising certain companies because man, we see how hard it is to make a great plugin that sounds great, that we feel like we want to own and that we want to use in our studio or in your records or wherever. But this didn't do the trick for me, my friend. I feel like they have a lot to do to get to like the level of like Neural DSP or Amplitude, which in my case are probably my favorites so far. And definitely both of them for their own reasons. And I feel like for different guitar players with different personalities and needs, maybe some of them are gonna like Neural DSP a lot better, some of them are gonna like Amplitude better, but I don't see anyone liking this better. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you wanna know why I feel that Amplitude 5 is the single bestest plugin that ever existed in mankind for guitar players, go check this video right here, my friend, where I give you 5 reasons why I feel like nobody can top it. Okay, my friend, I'll wait for you right there. See you soon. Zoop.